Though the bill received bipartisan support, Leader of His Majesty's Opposition and Representative for St. Andrew South East, Emmeline Pear, stressed that regional security should not come at the expense of constitutional rights. Through the legislation, a participating member state can request the arrest and surrender of an individual through the Attorney General, who acts as the central authority. Pear cautioned that a person surrendered for extradition could lose access to legal representation.
Remembering that a person is innocent until proven guilty. So there are situations locally where an individual is protected by the state based on the circumstances, and they are provided with legal support. So I asked myself, in this situation, a Grenadian to be surrendered to another jurisdiction who cannot afford, for example, the legal support that would have been provided if that case was being heard here, how is that person supported?
Pear also criticized the lack of stakeholder consultation on the bill. She urged the government to strengthen the capacity of those charged with implementing its provisions, such as the prosecution department.
If you speak to any person from prosecution department right now, they would tell you that transportation, rather than having 4 constituency vehicles in a parish, maybe do pooling, sharing. Do we need them to be packed up for hours? And the prosecution department cannot provide the service to fulfill the obligations within the law that we pass.
Describing Pear's response as an AI-generated critique, member for St. George Northeast, Ron Redhead, clarified that several provisions exist to protect those subject to the legislation. Similarly, Leader of Government Business, Philip Telesford, referred to Clause 16 of the bill, which states that extradition under the bill relies on the consent of the arrested person and the endorsement of a High Court judge.
Authority is required to apply to the High Court to approve or endorse the caricom arrest warrant. If the High Court judge determines that the caricom arrest warrant complies with the law, the judge will endorse it. Going forward, what I think we need to do is we need to understand the context of legislations before critiquing it. This to me sounds like some kind of AI-generated critique because it is not genuinely addressing the essence of the bill presented here this morning.
Requested person is brought before a magistrate under section 16 as referred to by the honorable member. That person may consent to surrender to the issuing participating member, and where that person does not consent, there are remedies to be applied, Mr. Speaker. The magistrate shall make an order for him, for his or her surrender to the issuing participating member state.
Reporting for GBN News, I am Deidre Seeley.